call me fuego. 93 like me, fire in the sheets, spending summers on the sea. It's okay though, she know way home. Better feel life on the day.
And here we go, back to Miramar. The plane is, well, coming from the southern side, right next to Puerto Paras from the southern side of Los Leones. Will be heading towards La Cobreria. So it's a quite fair plane on the middle of Miramar. So there shouldn't be any upsets with the landing spots or anything like that. It's pretty basic. We saw this similar kind of plane happening multiple times on the previous days of the PSL as well. So it should be okay. But I mean, the whole liquid that we spoke on the studio, I mean, of course, like the circles are part of it. And when Jorozar was asking, like, how can the other teams replicate that success? The gap, first of all, it wasn't that long, that big actually between after the first day of the game. So it was like increasing yesterday. And yesterday, all these things happened with the circles. But of course, they played the circles well, and of course, they had their share of the luck as well. But I mean, most of the teams, they had very rough rotations usually inside of the circles. So it's a big thing to take into notice. At the same time, we can notice actually Ens taking a different places. They will be not heading towards the junkyard. They would actually land right here on the eastern side of Los Leones. So we had double VLA, Ens and Erangel only actually pretty close to each other. Circle's going to be shifting there on the northern side, so that's going to leave Adepts there on the pretty much on the middle, and the whole, of course, the northern and the eastern side will be completely empty. Otherwise, if we see FaZe, for example, Montenuvo, no changes there. Fego going for the Pozo, M4's taking the La Cobreria. So it's pretty much business as usual.
Just one of these kills will actually do something about the leaderboard.
BBL goes split towards LW, and that's going to be CodeMarco crashing towards the next long build. We have Neformer Street Samurai already here. The whole BBL is going to be here. We have the shots fired. Neformer takes the damage. It's going to be Smash getting treats. Neformer straight to Mert. So both sides have lost now one player, but LW, they only have 3 players on the scene. Lurek's going to be joining from that southern location. Nade's going to be thrown. Mert takes more damage, but they will take the possession also of the rooftops. And now treats when he has been knocked down his own. But one player on the both sides. Smash going to be having a peek from the window. We'll put a molly on the second floor, but that's not going to be catching for now. The shots from Neformus. Lurek's going to be joining the battle as well. But Samurai gets smashed down. So BBL, they have 2 players currently knocked down. Mitraleius and CodeMarco trying to do the best. The nade's going to go towards Lurek, so that should be a flush coming with that nade. It's going to go close, but it's not going to do the job. So both sides having 2 players knocked down. Mitraleius tries to go for the revival of Mert, and probably CodeMarco can maybe use the time to go for smash as well, as the LW is also doing the revivals.
Yeah, but LW are reviving 2 at a time here. BBL can only take 1 here, as Smash is still crawling around on the floor. The rest of the players are now up, but with 3 players defending this one, maybe BBL can still get Smash back up and running. A couple of Molotovs flying out as well, as LW are trying to slowly and carefully approach this situation. They know they probably have these revives going or already revived, but now things have reset. It is a full 4 versus 4. Maybe Smash hasn't healed up, but it's definitely still a huge fight here.
And the Neformus going for the long building will take the spray on the backside. That's not going to be connecting. Utility is going to be thrown, and that's going to put Neformus out of the long building. But the molly is going to be catching on the BBL. So both CodeMarco and Smash, they are taking the damage. Samura's going to be getting actually CodeMarco down with that molly as well, so he doesn't have the time to use the meds. Otherwise, there's going to be third partying happening as well. Adepts will be shooting from the distance. But I mean, Lurek's now falling down to Mert as well. A lot of trades happening. And LW, they actually want to go for it. We can see that they are actually coming already inside, and Mert getting Samurai down. We still have Mitraleius holding that auto angle, and there we go. It's going to be spotting one of the players. Lurex would get that down. Smash is going to be trading immediately, and LW, the only one player in the performance remaining, so BBL, they have a chance, and there we go. It's going to be in the end LW losing that fight, and BBL, they can still do the revival, so they will get those 4 kills, and they will still continue with the performance stack as well, so they will be the winners of that fight, definitely.
Yeah, what a well matched fight up that was. I mean, those 2 teams, they went knock for knock, I don't know, probably about 7 or 8 knocks into that fight. But in the end, BBL will actually survive with all of their members alive, which is going to be a huge win for them.
From that location which they had earlier, Nuclear Penguins and Fago, they are battling us because his Scooby going all the way down to 1 HP. The nades from the Rhino Lock should be coming, and that's going to be close, and that will take him down as well. So Rhino Lock, he will get that flush easily as the shots from the Nuclear Penguins pushing from the distance, gonna be doing some damage as well. Arctic's gonna be getting a Rhino locked down, that's gonna be traded immediately. And Nuclear Penguins and Fago, they seems to be settling up for the fight. Clemson from the backside will be finding Molotov and will be getting a plus as well. So it's gonna be now Fago losing one player immediately, and they only have Zubila. They have 2 players knocked down, and 2 players are crawling down as they will be joining the forces next to Zubila. So kind of like trying to get some revivals done. But the Nuclear Penguins, they are coming, and this could be the end for Fago.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Fago now suddenly sandwiched in between 2 teams. They pulled up in this area. Nuclear Penguins was kind of slow to react, but now they've gotten 3 players here. Still with Bombolovo on the backside anchoring this fight, but M-Force on the upper side here. I mean, they have the opportunity to take down both of these teams as they are kind of controlling the inner path of the zone right now. We can see Dogser and Eninol so close to each other. Kisser as well in the situation, but Eninol gets the first knock over towards Dogser. And Kisser now, he needs to stay alive, and he will find the knock as well. So M-Force still very much alive in this fight.
Yeah, they are coming. That's gonna, oh, Arctics will be getting teaser down. Digger's going to be getting a knock towards at the same time as well. But we still have Fago, and they have at the same time they have been able to do the revivals as well. So they might still get a better hand of this one. Lots of utilities coming. Arctics and Scooby taking the damage, and we can see Zupila, Rhino Lock pushing, and the spray will come right now. That's going to be Arctics falling down, and only 1 player remaining, and that's going to be Bombilova from the distance. Going to be trying to shoot towards Fago all the way from the blue. But going to be Volrex from M-Force who's going to find him down, and Bombilova goes very low on HP. Will be still staying on the blue, but now there's definitely a chance for the M-Force to clear the whole mess as well. So there's going to be a multiple chances. I mean, all the teams, they still have a chance. Marsalek at the same time from Polish Power going to be joining the fight as well. Skuika is going to fall down on the blue zone. Dix is going to fall down. Skuika is going to be flushed completely. So a different situation building up here on the other side. It seems that Fago wants to leave from here for the whole place. And Marsalek wants to get some points for the Polish Power and will be succeeding on that one as well. Will be getting 1 point for the team, but can't really flush anymore as ends Polish Power. Erangel only. Let's see, we only have Igor and Rustamar remaining for ends, and they will be getting QB down at the same time. Flush will be happening. Digger getting QBE down, and Ivers as the last member for the red line wants to leave immediately. Doesn't want to stay fighting with ends, so ends will be getting the majority of the players down. That's going to be 3 kills for them, but red line, they will still stay alive.
Yeah, Ivers gets out of here for now. The question is, where does he go? Because there's a lot of other players sitting here waiting for him. But ends on their side, they have to leave this compound at some point they as well. And Erangel only right now is sitting on the outside. Now we can see Ivers. He didn't find anywhere to go. Goes down. Shiv will pick up that kill.
Yeah, that's going to be Cursed getting the point from that one. Liquid at the same time coming from the south side will be approaching towards Navi. It's going to be Quizzy on top of that hill. Then we do have Example, Melman and the others a little bit more far behind from that one. But Quizzy is going to be the guy who's going to be defending. Maxi still on the compound. Same applies for the creep quite far away on the middle of this, on the southern side of the circle. But the M-Force and the Fago situation, that's still going to go on. Vorex will be getting a knock, and he got a plus as well. Yes, he can. He'll be taking Zubila down. So Fago will be losing 1 more player as the Halamabad and Rhino Lock. They will try to somehow approach the circle more. They will be getting on the northern side, but then we have Polish Power spotting them down, and the shot from Marsalek and the rest of the guys from the Polish Power will be happening. It's going to be Warwick getting a knock, but Marsalek will get that flush, and will take the point for the Polish Power as well. And now it's going to be Halamabad completely alone. Shots will be coming, and that will be the last player for Fago. He got to be still hiding from the angles from phases. They are shooting to the situation as well. Curse going to be spamming towards Liquid and also towards Navi as well. So things are happening on the southern side. Ends. There's going to be double VLA, Erangel only, and Curse who are going to be waiting for them. So Digger and Rustama definitely will have a difficult situation to trying to get inside. Adepts at the same time will be getting a knock towards Erangel only, so that might be opening up something. But I mean, the ends, they will just have to come very late as Marsalek will be actually pushing towards the M-Force on the northern side.
Yeah, Polish Power here seems to be able to clear out M-Force. Only 1 player remaining. Clemson basically nowhere to hide here. He's put up a smoke wall, but that's just going to be a whole nade magnet. And there he goes. That is so close. We will not find Clemson. Clemson, however, out in the blue behind the smoke here. Basically has nothing to hide behind. And even on his backside, I got to say, we got to take a moment to appreciate that Bombilovo is still alive as well.
Yeah, at the same time, Ens is doing a lot of damage towards Erangel only. We can see multiple knocks happening, so it's going to be Diggery and Rustama. They will be just pushing all the way towards them. Memphis will be falling down completely. Rustama with a great knot will be getting him down. That's going to be one, but Diggery is going to fall down, so Rustama completely alone. We'll put some mollies towards Erangel only. We'll still try to go for the revival as well. That is maybe still doable. I don't know. Wants to get the flush, definitely. That's going to be 1 more point for Ens. That's going to be 6 points already. And that's going to be, oh, one last guy. What a spray coming from Rustama. And there we go. Can he get the last last one? Yes, he can. Ends with 7 kills. Will be destroying a Wrangel only. I mean, Rusama with a nice spray can't save Digore anymore. We'll put a smoke there, tries to deny the points for somebody else. But yep, that's going to be it more or less, because phase number 4 is going to be next to impossible to do the revival. Fago's going to be taken down by the Polish power at the same time as well. Curse is still here, and we can see Liquid moving here on the southern side of Curse. This time the Liquid, they will have to play the edges. So we can see James, Ibiza, and Max is still remaining for them as well. We still have FaZe on the other side, Polish power on the northern side. We have Virtus Pro also as the 3-man stack moving with the Bronco towards FaZe, but they will be of course trying to get some kind of replacements inside of the circle, and that's going to be the combat. We can see FaZe actually coming for them. Let's see how this is going to go, because FaZe will go right towards Virtus Pro. They will just crash here inside. They're banging on the wall, and Fastface is going to fall down. Fex is going to fall down as well, and Baturing and Perfectis, they will just easily take these points this time. They are not going to be worried about any of the, well, kind of like the countermeasures that's going to be happening. They will just take the points, and that's going to be FaZe Clan dropping out of this match as well.
Yeah, FaZe Clan here. I mean, at least they try, but they aren't successful. We can see Adepts there basically just been sitting around in this compound and the neighboring compound for a long, long time. Now they have everything to shoot at. Ends, they're trying to move down here. Should go down. I'd be surprised if Rustamar gets somehow. They are able to get out of there as well. A little bit of a weak sign here from the depths as we now see WLA making their move in. Navi keeps losing players as well, as both Silers and Kapi will find Quizzy there, but in the end it is going to be Curse that picks up the point. But there we go, WLA right on top of Navi.
Yeah, they will come right next. Melvin Ali will get the immediate knocks, and only one player, that's going to be Dante, remaining. Will be trying to get a knock, but it's been Navi getting those points home. At the same time, Cursed and Ends also sending it in. Digger is going to be coming with the bad vehicle. Cursed is going to be right in front of them. We'll see how this is going to build up, because everyone's going to be partying on the same area. We have Cursed coming next to the fight with the Navi and the double VLA. Double VLA is, of course, dead already, but Philo will be taking some damage. Liquid's going to be shooting from behind as well. We can see Jeeves with that angle. We'll be finding the player from the Ends. We'll get Digger down. Rustamov's going to still stay alive. Wants to get that flash happening as well. Now he's going to be putting his scope towards Kurt. Lots of damage coming from Liquid. Nate's going to be Joan. It's going to be still Rustamar staying alive here for a while. Digger's going to be flushed down. Rustamar's the last player from Ends. Will be getting the placement points as well. Polish power still needs to get inside from the northern side. That's going to be happening right now as we have Cappy sending together with the Krunio towards the same hill where we have everybody else going to be fighting as well. And the whole Ibiza movement at the same time happening towards Curse as well. So Liquid slowly making those moves towards the teams there on top of that hill, as the Virtus Pro will be still trying to catch the players from the north, and that's going to be Polish power. Marzalek knocked down, and they still do have, what do they have, 3 players alive, but the shots will be coming from Virtus Pro as well, and they will trust to have to play with those smokes and try to hope that nobody will be finding those angles for the spam.
Yeah, hopefully he still has a vehicle to work with here once all of these guys are done fighting. But let's see here, Cursed somehow managing to make their way out of the dip that they were sandwiched in between, but now they're gonna have to go up against Team Liquid though, and Liquid with the secret weapon here, and that is the the spreading Molotov across the branches there. Great toss, but will not be able to find any sort of knocks. Look at this Navi as well coming up on the backside, might be able to take down Philo here, and in which case Cursed will be majorly screwed. Actually, they are in so much trouble right now, but Navi with only 2 members, they still have everything to fight for. Liquid, however, looking fine on the southern side.
Yeah, it's going to be tight anyway. Circle's going to be popping on the northern side. We can see Cappy and the Polish power holding the middle place. BBL also has a nice compound, as the Curse is kind of like fighting in 2 different directions, north and south. Liquid and Navi on the both sides, so they will have to do some work. Shiv and Silas still remaining. That's going to be nades coming from Navi, and that's going to take Silas down. It's going to be Ends actually stealing that one, so 1 more point coming for Ends, and it's going to be Shiv's only alive for the Cursed anymore. Everybody else has been dying already. Rustamar just holding this place, wants to get those kills done. I mean, 8 kills, just like Ivan said, that's a lot of kills compared to the other games yesterday, so definitely they are popping. They have found the magical, kind of like the ingredients for the chicken dinner victory. There we go, Mitraleius stabbing towards Polish power. That's going to be Nok is falling down, so only 2 members alive for the Polish power. Adepts will be sending it. Liquid, they will have to come at some point, but they will have to still clear the whole situation with Ends and also with the Navi and Curse, but that's going to be Maxi getting easily. Rustamar falling down, so Ends, they will take the 8th place. They'll get the placement plus on 9 points from this game, but Liquid, they will have to move it. There's going to be still some obstacles on the way. That's going to be Navi and Cursed, as Shiv is still hiding here behind the rock and the smokes, but it's going to be Alia getting that flush immediately happening, so Team Cursed is still gone as well, and now it's going to be all about Navi and Team Liquid just in a matter of seconds. It's going to be BBL and Virtus Pro battling here inside at the same time.
Yeah, Liquid now swinging around the sides here. They heard the flush or the finish come out over towards Curse. Now Alia and Melman, they've spotted these three players as well. Nades are going to fly out. All the mollies, all of the utilities will be spent right now. This is a do or die moment, especially for Navi, but as well for Liquid as they're approaching from the outside of the zone. Great flashbang coming in here. Should have found something. We see Mexi going down to half HP. James down immediately. That is Ibiza finding him from the backside actually, but not before Alia has been knocked down, which means still two Liquid players standing here. Melman really just trying to figure out what kind of angle he can use. Will get one Liquid player on either side and goes down in the end, but it is Adepts that will find him from the backside. So that means Adepts pick up that kill. They found themselves a good position right now, and Liquid, even though they may have survived that fight, Adepts pushing up, BBL pushing up, now they're in so much more trouble than they were initially.
Yeah, BBL's going to be joining to defend the whole situation. CodeMarco's going to be getting a knock towards Maxi. There's going to be only beats remaining. And now it's going to be Mitraleius with that angle, spotting at it from the other side. So it's going to be Maxi just holding that middle place. And meanwhile, Ibiza is going to fall down as well. That's going to be Team Liquid taken down. So three teams, BBL, Virtus Pro, and Adept still remaining. And it's going to be BBL controlling the southern side. And we have Virtus Pro more on the middle. And Adept like trying to get inside from the eastern side. Great knock coming from Number, actually finding Spyro with the AVM. And that's going to be another great tag towards Virtus Pro. Can he still find something more? He will definitely. Another knock. Well, not a knock, but the another attack at least coming with 59 damage. Almost gets the knock flush down. But now they will have to worry about the BBL because they are so clear, so close by already. We can see CodeMarco coming from the side. Gonna be definitely
pretty much good. They can just wait for this zone to come in. They are able to stay alive. They have the smoke still. And they're trying to balance just making sure that no one flanks them and staying alive here, conserving their armor, conserving their utilities. That's what the game is about right now. As we do see Adepts and BBL still fighting for this hillside.
Ooh, that's going to be Spyro getting an auto, and Mert will be getting a plus as well, so it's going to be only one player for the Adept, and now CodeMarco most probably will be going for it, and there we go, he will find the last player from the Adept, and BBL 10 kills will be now spotting the Virtus Pro. Great angle, by the way, for the CodeMarco, which is very actively trying to find these guys. We have a push happening as well. Mitraleius getting perfect. This we can see Mitraleius and Smash now moving to closer range, and the nades, that's going to be right on point. It's going to go a little bit far away, unfortunately, but the second one, that's going to do some damage. Definitely will get his Pyro down. It's going to be only Petulink, couple of the HP remaining, and in the end, BBL ESPORTS, big boss layoff. They will get the chicken dinner. 13 kills, 23 points, and that is definitely a great start for the day for them.
Yeah, huge start here for our actually second place team. So BBL here showing up and saying, you know what? We don't care how many points it is up to Liquid. If they can pick up 70 points in a day, so can we. And this is a huge start. I mean, 13 kills, chicken dinner, all starts off with the confidence of taking down low W inside of that compound we get.